Welcome back to the channel with the best intentions. I start this reaction, and the evidence is right there. Uh, uh, Coby, I talked to Ange, and we had a nice talk, and thank you for the light and um, the wonderful energy you bring every time you stop by, and that's the truth. Do I go back? The ASAP rock reactions have become very good. And I was asked somewhere else, you should go back and get like a best of. And mostly I go back sometimes to check if I was too crazy. Hey, that still happens. And, or if I was, inappropriate in some way. Uh, I go back for that, but I don't go back much because I'm constantly trying to move forward. And first and foremost, this might end up on Patreon. So what's going to happen is I'll upload it, and if it gets blocked, I'm going to put the video over there, but I'll leave this here because that's what mattered. And I just I had the best intentions, Coby. The best. And they got a little ruined. And I'll tell you why old Rollen can't stick with a certain genre. And I'll start with the good side first. If I'm doing some really heavy music and someone asks for something that's a really too dark, fair enough. I listen. And I'm like, well, if that messaging is true to the believers of this song, I would have to first invoke the name of Jesus Christ. Because, my guy in the inside, and if it's a spiritual battle and you're interweaving in your lyrical content that your intention is to win, I would like to offer a counter argument to that early victory speech. So I still want to play in all the playgrounds I play in, and I'm probably gonna. We still keep growing, and I still don't have to ask for hardly anything. And we even get a little bonuses here and there when I remember to do things in the right order. So it's very good. The bus riders are going to be they take care of me, and we grow it past that. Yeah, who knows? There could be more. That fleet of buses could always grow. Now, I'm being all long winded here because I honestly, from the hosting, don't believe I'm going to get to put it up. Vivo's always problematic. And I don't want to do the block because I have the free option on Patreon. Now, I don't do a lot of this over there. I'm going to explain why. Because the internet does not care about our faith. The internet does not care that Rollen likes messaging over the beat. What the internet wants to make sure is Cardi B can sell me some fat asses and some cosmetics. And if you look at the Bernays-esque placement of is that Pluck? Buck? Don't know, but come on. Now, this is what the algorithm chooses. You can't tell me that the AI future wouldn't know how to separate a faith-based messaging in a song versus sex appeal and vulgarity in advertising. And if they're going to get all mixed together, then my payday has to come. Coby, has to come from pointing out these contradictions and hypocrisies, not pretending they don't exist so I can stay true to a certain narrative messaging, right? To cherry pick an audience to try to, let's be honest, not exploit, but come on. When you go for a when you go very specific direction, You have to let a lot of the world go by to stay focused on it, which seems okay, but we need to get to a spot where maybe this is unacceptable. And yeah, that's why you get the ad. Now, I was grateful I didn't put the ad blocker on. So I was given that treat. Now I'm getting blown up. So hold on, and then we'll be right back. Coby, my honey bunny, and she saved us from me probably going off too hard. So let's see what happens here. If it goes up or not. Otherwise, I'll cut this off. As always, Coby, I do appreciate you. And the main problem was just, as I was just telling Ange, and we won't rant, I'll just repeat. I won't rant, I'll just repeat. Yeah, I like that. That they co-opt everyone's messaging. It doesn't matter how good our messaging is anymore. It's going to get co-opted by the system to sell some of the depravity that exists outside of our messaging. And the whole world needs to be saved, not just a small group. I would argue the history of missionary work, but I have to be able to be friends with people or get along with people or understand a person before I would impose my belief system on a person. But I can do all those things and then possibly lead by example, and every time I'm presented with evil, I can counteract that with, well, you know, turn to Jesus, you might not have to worry about what Lucifer's saying there. Well, I'm just saying, personal choices. Let's see what happens here. Miracles, it could happen. Miracles can happen. That's awesome. And I believe that. Now, at the same time, I hope what at the beginning is valid. Now, I actually hope it all ends up as one reaction together. Because Coby, I appreciate him. And always putting in effort to turn me completely to a side that would give glory to the Lord. I respect that. I do. I can't escape how the algorithm co-ops everything, and I certainly don't want to praise miracles in my own life, why humans live in shackles everywhere on the planet to this moment. It seems like there's never enough direct action to fix our problems, but there's all kinds of places to turn to feel safe and protected. Maybe we need to feel threatened by the things that we need to be changed, not separate from them. I don't know. I don't have an answer to anything. I hope miracles happen, but sometimes I don't know if they're miracles. I don't know if we actually had success and we bathed in the glory of things righteous and good. Would the evil on this planet be succeeding? I don't know.